Thank you very much. So what I'd like to do over the next couple minutes is do sort of a lightning tour through some of the ways that you can access data on Exchange Server 2007. Now, like so many people, I spend most of my day in Outlook. So I'll be working in email, maybe setting up meetings. And we've done a lot of work to make sure that the Outlook experience is both pleasant and productive. And one of the ways that we've done that is we've included, for example, the voicemail player directly into a message here in Outlook. Now, we know that people don't always have time to be at their desk working on their Outlook mailbox. And sometimes maybe they're traveling and they're in the car. They want to have another way to access their data. And so we have Outlook Voice Access, which will actually let you dial in and manipulate your email, your calendar, etc. And so what I'm going to do in just a moment here is dial in, and we're going to have it read some email, and then also I'm going to do a quick update to my calendar. And you'll notice that not only will it read an email in English, it'll actually dynamically detect when a foreign language has been used. So it'll actually pick up the correct language here. And we have a special guest to help out with our demo today, because this is actually my production box. And it's hosted back in Redmond.
Hi, this is Bill Gates. Welcome to Outlook Voice Access. To access your mailbox, enter your extension.
Diane Prescott.
Please enter your PIN, then press the pound key.
You have no new voice messages and no new email messages. Please save voicemail, email, calendar. Opening your mailbox. First, a message from
Michael Chloe.
Titled,
Mijn vakantie.
Arrived on November 20th. I'm going to read the following email message in Dutch. If this is not the correct language, please say select language.
Hoi Diane, ik ga volgende week op vakantie naar België. Wanneer ik op vakantie ben geliefd te werken met Joos aan het project Contoso.
Main menu.
Met vriendelijke groet.
Sure. Returning to the main menu. Please say voicemail, email, calendar, personal Sure. And which day shall I open?
Today.
Opening today's calendar. You have a meeting that you organized from 10:30 to 11:30 in
New York City.
Next.
Next, a meeting that you organized from 1 to 2 in
Hotel Conference Room.
Titled
Demo Review.
You can say next, cancel meeting, send an I'll be late message.
I'll
meeting
be late.
Okay. How late do you think you'll be?
15 minutes.
15 minutes. Is that right?
Yes.
All right. I've sent a message to all attendees that you'll be 15 minutes late. By the way, you can save time in the future by saying things like, I'll be 10 minutes late. Continuing the calendar.
Goodbye.
Last, I heard you say goodbye. Do you want to end this phone call?
Yes.
Thank you for using Outlook Voice Access.
So we have the new Outlook Voice Access. We've made great improvements to Outlook, and we've also made some improvements to Outlook Web Access to ensure that you have that same rich experience that you're used to when you're in the office. And here you can see that player for that voicemail message. Now, I had actually gone in for my Outlook Voice Access and set up the default folder to use as that language folder so that I could show you the cool message in Dutch. And one of the other options would be mobile devices. Now, say I was on my way to the meeting here, and I managed to leave my cell phone in a cab. It's lost. There's important company data that's on that device. And I want to make sure that that company data stays secure. So what I can actually do through Outlook Web Access is go in and wipe that device remotely. And I don't even need to call the help desk to do that. Now, speaking of the mobile device, I have my very stylish little singular blackjack here. And what we're going to do is my manager actually wanted an update on how things were going with the demo. So what I can do is go in and actually dynamically check online. So it's going to search against the greater than 70,000 users in the Microsoft Global Address List to pull up my manager's name here. So I can select that and then go ahead and send this message, because so far things not bad. So I'm incredibly excited about all the cool features that we put into Exchange 2007. And there's a great synergy here with Office and with Windows. And I'm really looking forward to hearing how all of you enjoy getting to use those features. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Diane.
Thanks.
Okay, we talked a little bit about the user experience and then the first two pillars about unifying communication and people and helping people find information. I want to move now to some of the things that are perhaps a little bit sometimes more in the back room, helping people protect and manage content, and then cost and security. There's a statistic which frankly stunned me. More than 93 million records containing sensitive personal information have actually been breached somehow just since early 2005 itself. It's really quite an amazing number, if you will. And if you think about the number and places where organizations now feel a need to better and more securely and sensitively manage information, it is really quite extreme. With Office 2007 and the related products, we bring a lot of new technologies to market that really help you do records management, document management, and website management. We have new technologies for SharePoint and for Exchange that help you manage email and other document retention and rights management. So you don't get in a position where someone questions you. The IT systems are managing information policy very formally. We built technologies into Windows Vista, the enterprise version, that really helps you encrypt your disk drive in a way that is quite secure. People walk out of the CAM walkout today with USB sticks with important information on it. Some IT directors we know have actually gone so far as to stick glue in the USB ports on people's computers. We now give you the ability to control by policy who and who cannot remove information from their own machine on a USB stick. For information collection in a formal and organized way that fits and can be managed in a systematic way, we bring new technologies and new products to market as part of this wave that do electronic forms and forms management and helps to reduce the manual and paper-based labor that sometimes makes it so much harder to protect and manage content. And there's a variety of new products and new technologies across the product line for that purpose. And last but certainly not least, there's always cost and there's always fundamental security pressure. We think something like 3 to 5% of what U.S. businesses spend on IT, they're spending on security. Windows Vista is the first Microsoft operating system developed under our so-called SDL, or Secure Design Lifecycle. And we think what that should mean in terms of the reduction in the number of vulnerabilities that ever present themselves will really be quite dramatic. From an identity and access point of view, we're moving forward with network access protection so you can really control and quarantine who comes onto your network and how. We've integrated new card space, we call it technology, that'll help you manage your personal identifiable information so that when you go to present, it can be stored on your machine but protected in a very confidential and private way. We have new technologies as part of this wave for managing and monitoring what's going on Windows clients and what's going on SharePoint and Office Communication Server and Exchange Server servers. That's a big step forward. We've built anti-spyware technologies, Windows Defender, into these products. We have our first wave of client and server-side security under our Forefront brand coming to market. IE7, of course, has done a lot of work in the area of anti-phishing technologies, which we think are very important. And so if you just go through the list from a security and IT cost perspective, management, security, deployment, monitoring, one of the biggest features is one of the simplest. We get to the point now where there's a single on-disk image for Windows Vista, which saves IT managers incredible amounts of time taking care of and track of the various different images of Windows that they might choose to deploy by language, etc., across their enterprises. And we think this represents a significant step forward in terms of total cost to a business customer. We've been working with literally tens of thousands of customers on the broad set of business issues and business opportunities in Windows Vista, Office 2007, and the related products. We've done over, as Julie said, over 1 billion individual customer sessions where we have collected data about what's really going on and how they're really using these products. We've had over 5 million beta users for the product.